Bean and Chisme. Yay! We are live here from Jokesters Pub N Grub here in San Antonio, Texas. In case you didn't know, we are from San Antonio, but we broadcast all over the world with the beautiful internet.
All over the world. And my name is Nina Duran.
And I'm Samantha Najera.
And like she said, we are down here in San Antonio, live at 713 South Alamo Street.
So you still have time to join us, technically.
Yeah, exactly. You can come and join us. And you're going to want to be here today because we got some giveaways that are going to be exclusive for our audience
Just for the audience.
Because they showed up.
Yep.
And they're bomb-ass gift cards.
And if you didn't know, we have a live audience now in this beautiful venue. Before, you know, it was just us and a makeshift
cabinets.
little office, and it was like very Wayne's World. And so now
which
we're
is
here.
True. Like if we shifted the camera like a tad to the left, it's like, oh, there's your refrigerator. A tad to the right, oh, there's file cabinets.
So we're going places, y'all. We're going places.
Yes, we are. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is our special Valentine's Day
Valentine's,
episode.
not Valentine's.
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 I forgot to wear, I was going to wear my little love earrings and I forgot.
That's okay.
But it's okay. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day to you single people, to you people that are booed up, to you people that are having affairs, to whatever is your deal. Happy Valentine's Day. And how's your love status going, Miss Samantha?
Well, it is non-existent. As many of you know, I've been single for a very long time.
How long have you been single now?
It is so embarrassing. Like,
No,
I never
sorry.
thought I would ever sit here and say that. I've been single for 5 years.
Wow, okay.
5 years. Do you know how long that is?
That's a long time.
That's really long.
But you've like done stuff.
But I did some things in my life, you know.
She's been to Vegas.
You know, and I have that personality where I'm okay alone. Like, if you get to know me, I'm just in my own little world, and I'm very happy with myself. And so
well, I don't even know when you would like have time to date. Like, when would that fit in? They'd have to like schedule with the intern.
Well, you know, I make time for things that entertain me. So if you ain't entertaining it, then I'm not making time for it. But you know, I do have to like really admit to you guys something that you know, something happened to me. And it was really sad and traumatic. That's you know why I'm single right now. As many of you know, I've been, you know, last year I was on the dating app, in the dating app scene, and it was awful. It was horrible.
How many did you try?
How many apps?
Yeah.
I've tried like 3.
Because there's a Bumblebee.
The Bumble.
And a Go Fish.
Stop. Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
Yeah, so I tried Tinder, and it was like, no, straight up hookup. Like, hey, do you want to hook up? I'm like, I don't know you like that, dude. Just give me a drink or something.
Go
my
on
God. And then I tried Match.com, and that was just awful. And then I tried Bumble. And I cannot tell you how many dates I went on. Like, and I wouldn't even consider them dates because it was just like, that was a fucking waste of time. So
like,
what happened was, you know, I got purple thumb. And if you look at my thumb, it's purple. It literally looks like it's bruised compared to the other thumb because I swiped so hard.
Swiping, no swiping.
In 2018, like, I don't think I can swipe. Like, this thumb doesn't work anymore.
You gotta use
your
other
thumb. So it's really
thumb.
sad. And so, you know, I just made a commitment to myself that this year I wasn't gonna swipe. Like, I'm just not doing it. And I, you know, literally, it was just like me and God. And I was like, look, God, I did my part. Now you're gonna do yours because I am done. It was so ridiculous. So, and you know.
So you haven't been doing any dating apps?
No dating apps. And surprisingly, I got dates.
Oh,
like, yes.
So how are you getting them the old school way?
Old school way through a friend, through a friend of a friend of a friend.
No church, because you go to church.
You know, I go to church, and no, there's never anybody in church.
Oh, that's weird.
No. I don't know, maybe I smell or something, because like I sit there by myself and there's nobody like around. I don't know what it is.
They're like, we know her real life.
But tomorrow,
that's little chismosa. She's trying to be all good with
they're like, we don't like her. She acts like a hood rat. So
Jesus loves the little hood rats too.
That's true. Yeah. Jesus loves. Yes, he does.
Rats. All the hood rats of
but
the world.
Tomorrow I might find my boo because I'm going to be on Great Day SA,
that's right,
which
Ken's
is the ABC. I mean, sorry, Ken's 5 is the CBS affiliate here in San Antonio, and so they're doing like a love connection segment, and I get to be a part of that.
Are you like the girl?
I am not allowed to say, but
so
I might have a suitor tomorrow. So,
is the show? Do they also do live or like? Because I don't have cable.
It's live.
Okay.
Oh, it's live. 9
like,
o'clock.
how do I watch? Like, could I watch anywhere else other than?
Yeah, so after the show, it broadcasts in the morning. If you don't, because you're going to be on the TV at 9 a.m. in the morning, right? So if you don't, then you get to watch the segment, and it'll be posted posted later online.
Well, we'll see. Look, I'm going to call it right now. I don't know why. I bet you just because of how San Antonio is, there's probably going to be someone on the show that you know.
That's why I almost said
and
no.
it's going to lift up.
Because I was like, I'm already going to know.
Like, I know this fool.
He sleeps around. He's got 3 baby mamas. I already know that dude don't pay child support.
Yeah.
Like,
you're probably going to know one of them.
I know. I'm already going to be going to tell by the voices.
I saw all y'all on Go Fish.
I know.
Yeah, or whatever. Plenty of fish.
Whatever.
Anywho.
So, okay, wait. Enough about me. What's going on with you? Because
no, it's funny because the guy that I'm dating, we started like hanging out like this time last year. Right? Well, yeah, it was a little before February. So it's funny because people have been asking. A whole year later, we just changed like our relationship status. Took a year.
Yo, why did it take you so long?
Because why not?
I don't know.
Does anyone really care? I don't know. I don't think there was. I think there are probably a lot of components, for both of us. Like, y'all know how it is when you're like mid-30s and you get out of a relationship and then you start something new. Just people like to be all up in your business, and I think it was just a lot of stay out. They're already up in it without any status change, much less let's change the status. And now, but thankfully Facebook now allows you to do things where you don't have to announce it, and like newsfeed it and all that stuff.
But did he feel that way about you? Was he like, nah, girl, you better fucking change that status?
No, we never even really talked about it.
Oh, wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. So just changed my status and now I'm sweating.
So does that mean it's like a really official?
Is it official?
Is it official?
Yeah, it's official.
Oh, okay. Look at her all smiling. Oh.
You're going to make my upper lip sweat. It's going to be all gross.
So I heard that you're making magic. But speaking of magic.
Okay. Well, so we want to do that now. All right.
Okay, wherever you want to do.
So yeah, little frijolita is happily taken. So anyways, okay, guys, moving on. So speaking of, Sam messaged me like right before the show, and she's like, hey, Jokesters, they're gonna have like this big event going on tomorrow night, and there's this magician, do we want to have him on? And I was like, oh my God, because I firmly believe, like, I never really knew if the devil existed, and then magic happened. And I started following different magicians like David Blaine, and I just finished today, Adam and I would just finish today the Death by Magic on Netflix, which you guys haven't seen.
But what does magic have to do with the devil?
Oh, go watch Death by Magic.
Okay.
Because I don't understand it. And I'll like zoom in on shit on YouTube and I'm like, that fucker never moved. Like, how did he do it? So to me, there's just no other way around it. So long story short,
got it.
Sam was like, hey, we have this, they want to bring someone on to promote this event going on tomorrow night. So for you guys that have maybe no plans yet, head out here to Jokesters tomorrow night at 7 p.m. They're going to have dinner. At 8 p.m. the show starts. $35 will hook you up with some champagne and strawberries. $15 is general admission, and you get to come here and have a load of fun. But without any other ado, you can bring your boo or without your boo. But without any further ado, let's bring up Vince Willam.
Woo! Round of applause.
You got to move over.
Oh, my bad.
He's a shock illusionist, right? Did I get that correct?
Yes.
He's a shock illusionist here in San Antonio. You can follow him at Vince Willam's Magic. And crazy story, it's funny because he's done some local TV, but he was also on America's Got Talent. So from America's Got Talent to Bean and Chisme.
Where else would you go?
I know.
Come on.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how you got into what you do and why you call yourself a shock illusionist.
Well, I first initially got into magic when I was like 13.
13.
When I heavily got into it, but when
he's like, I'm 15 now.
No,
I know.
I know, I get that a lot, but I've been performing for 17 years altogether.
What?
But, yeah, and professionally 6 years.
Wow.
So as a legitimate business, 6 years, but altogether 17 years.
Very cool.
Yeah, I dubbed myself the shock illusionist or alternative magician because my magic is a little bit different, which, if you guys don't mind, I wanted to showcase one of them.
Please do. Yeah. I'm so excited.
So this a little bit of a back story. This was my audition for America's Got Talent. So,
and when were you on America's Got Talent?
I believe it was not even a month ago.
I
can't really, talk too
Wait,
much.
did the show come out yet? Did the show come out?
We can't really talk too much about it, but Yes, it was an awesome experience.
Awesome, okay.
All right.
So this was one of the tricks. Again, I'm the only performer that I'm aware of that does something similar to this, okay?
Okay.
So with this, is it okay if I have you help me out with this? Yeah? Okay.
Okay,
So
just
we're
help me with
gonna,
that.
just so everybody can see what's going on, what is in here?
Those are popcorn seeds.
Yeah, popcorn kernels.
Kernels. Oh,
Right,
sorry.
it's okay, it's okay. So I want you to go ahead and just dig in and take out 3
Okay.
the popcorn kernels.
Okay.
I'm gonna show that I don't have anything, right? And
No.
Because a lot of people think just because I'm a magician, I'm doing something, right?
Right.
Like sleight of hand, or
Sort of got him.
That's why I'm like, okay, let me see what you got. What you got?
Right,
Okay.
right. All right, so you're gonna remove 3.
1,
So that's 1,
2,
2,
3.
and 3. And we're gonna go ahead and push this aside, so I'm not gonna touch that, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and remove 2 of those.
Okay.
Just like this.
You're taking
1
2.
and 2, okay? That one's gonna go on an odd journey,
What?
okay? Like I said, we're gonna get back to that later, all right? This is just a demonstration. This is a demonstration, okay?
Okay.
Usually I have water, but I don't have water with me, so I'm gonna improvise, okay?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Am I gonna feel something in my
Okay, I want you to say left or right?
left?
Left?
Okay. Are you putting it in your nose? No, he's
No,
not.
no,
No,
he's
he's not.
No. He
What
did put
the-
it in his mouth, though.
What is happening? Wait, where did...
No! Don't choke on the seed!
Oh my God.
That's 1, right?
Okay. Wait, where? What the fudge? What the
Oh,
fudge?
that's
And 2, right?
I saw it! I don't want to touch it, but I saw
But
it!
that's just a demonstration of the cavities.
Okay.
That's just a demonstration.
Okay.
Like I said, this one's gonna go on the weird journey, okay? Santa, I know.
No, I'm
Let
like,
that set.
okay, hold on. Let me like make sure.
Yeah.
I was feeling
Let
myself
that
real
set.
quick.
No,
Okay,
let it-
hold on.
Okay,
I'm
since
on.
we said left the first time, we're gonna go ahead and do the opposite, okay?
Okay.
He's gonna go on a journey. Gonna go on a journey. It's not a journey. That's lies. That's lies.
Right?
Did you just shove it in your ear?
No.
Ow. Well, we got a doctor here.
Yeah. Dr. Pinkston!
Oh, wow. What is happening right now? I can't. No, you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
No, it's not!
No, you didn't. Did I finally get that?
But I know what you're thinking. Mr. Magician. Mr. Magician, that's just popcorn
I'm
kernels.
traumatized.
Right? That was
Okay.
just popcorn
I am
kernels.
not thinking
Wait.
that
He
at
just
all.
had a kernel pop out of his eye.
Yeah, but I know what you're thinking. Mr. Magician, that's probably a prop, right? These are probably fake. That was probably sleight of hand. So I'll give you a second time to actually see what's going
wait,
on.
how did-
But look, this is why I
I'm
call
so
myself
confused.
a shock illusionist, because I brought with me
Nails?
Safety pins
Nails.
or nails?
These are little nails?
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord
because
Jesus.
that was just a demonstration, okay?
Breathe.
Is it okay if I have you just pluck out one of those?
No, it's not okay.
Would you
And I
like
want
some
you to
eye drops? Are you
verify that is real,
Yeah, no, that's real.
okay?
It's like too much for me.
All right, so look, all right? And again, what was that? Share it? Share
What?
the video, right? Look, right?
What are you? Okay. No.
Take it out.
Mijo.
My eyes. What? No. What?
What in the world?
No.
Like I am legit, like right next
See
to this
the
dude.
devil.
The devil is alive.
Where is it going? Why?
Stop. No. You went in this eye. You're not coming out that eye. No, you're not. No, you're not. Wow. What? Oh! Hold up. This is legit a little nail. look at that. It just came out of your eyeball. Are you okay, mijo?
Okay, wait. How do you find out that you can do that?
Like, oh yeah, how does that even like? How do you even like? Oh, like let me try to like
Let me
swallow
shove
some
this shit in my ear and pop it out of my
Yeah,
eye.
like how?
Like legitimately,
Magic?
you want to know? Was
Yes, tell us the quick story.
The quick story was I was less fortunate at a time, and I met another performer that actually did this with apple seeds, and I took inspiration from that, and I was like, well, if I can do that with apple seeds, then I can probably do it with something else. And I like the element of danger in my shows, so I decided to.
I'm like in
use
shock
those.
right now.
I
Because
can
I was
hear
like,
Simon
I'm
Cowell
a
right
huge
now.
skeptic. So I'm like,
Probably freaking out.
Where's the kid? Where's the rabbit in the hat? Like I'm looking for. That's awesome. Well,
you.
thank you so much for showing us. So we
thank
can
you
see
so
him
much.
tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow.
Maybe that
Here.
should be done before dinner tomorrow. But
It'll be a little different. My shows are always different. That's.
crazy
That is
shit.
awesome.
All right, well, if you guys want to follow this guy, follow him at Vince
That's pretty
Williams
Thank
Magic. Don't touch his kernels. Don't touch his
respect that.
nails because I don't know where they have
Don't touch
been.
his kernels. I love it.
He'll be out here tomorrow night performing at 8:45 p.m. So for those of you just tuning in, for $35, y'all can come down at 7 o'clock to enjoy dinner, and that gets you the champagne and strawberries. Or for $15, general admission, and you get to enjoy the show. So Vince, thanks for
Vince Williams, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh, that was
No.
great. Did our
Dude,
cameras?
I mean,
did our cameras legit catch that or no?
the
Was that
whole
enough?
audience
I
caught
can't
that.
see how far y'all's view is, so I really hope you saw that dude just
My-
pop a nail out of his eyeball.
My back is like just.
What is up with you? Are you worked up today? What's
just
going on with you?
drenched. I can't with that. I can't. I cannot with that. All right, well, and that's the other thing too. Like, I wonder, like with me, can you imagine like Ava coming to you, Mom? Let me show you what I can do. I'd be like,
Yes.
you get out of here with that demon shit right now. Don't ever.
You're like, give me the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
And
the
the
Holy
nombre
Water.
de everything.
Wow.
All right, you guys.
We are so excited today, though, because we got some bomb-ass giveaways.
We do, yeah. So we got some giveaways for our viewers. For those of you that are watching from home, we got 2 tickets to the Love and Happiness Show this Saturday, February 16th. So Fantasia's going to be out there, Frankie Beverly.
I love Fantasia.
And many more. So, yep, if y'all want to win, y'all, these tickets are valued at $70 a piece.
Love
so
and
$140
happiness.
value. So
Hashtag
Love and Happiness
Oh, okay.
to win the tickets. And we also have 2 gift cards to the Love Shack Boutique. Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
So if you want to win those, hashtag Love Shack to win. And if y'all haven't been down to the Love Shack Boutique, oh my God, it's awesome. Ladies, you gotta go. You gotta
It
go.
is a lingerie, sex toy
shop.
shop, but with class. Like
Yeah.
you walk in and you're like,
Yeah.
wow, this is amazing.
And super boutique style.
And
which
it's
is
not
really
creepy,
cool. It's not
okay?
creepy
That's
at
what I
all.
love about the Love Shack.
I love the ladies that work there too because they
Yes.
just make you feel at home. She's like, oh, let me show you where you can put this. I'm like, okay. So yeah, they're great.
They like
So,
to educate
They
you.
like to, yeah. To
Okay, because
sex-
I learned a
sex
lot. Lord
education.
knows I didn't know nothing.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and then for our audience today, you guys, we are going to have a notepad going around. If you put your name and your email address on there, at the end of today's show, we're going to choose a winner. We got $25 to Chisme. Whoop, whoop.
It's a local
And-
restaurant.
Yeah, local restaurant, and $25 to Olive Garden. So who doesn't want to go get some food?
The Olive Garden.
Some food.
Take me to Olive Garden.
Take me to the, so where I can get all the breadsticks and all the
Ooh,
salad. It's
yeah.
like salad on salad on salad.
I'd
on
rather
salad.
get the breadsticks instead of like a dozen roses. Like send me the breadsticks.
Aw, that'd be so
Or tacos.
cute.
But hey, you guys, if you're not from San Antonio and you're watching, drop the city that you're watching from
Yes.
right now and share this post.
Share, share,
The
share.
more interactive you are with us, the more chances you have to win. So don't forget to share and then also drop the city that you're in because we want to give you guys a shout out at the end of the show or sometime
Exactly.
in the show.
And then also on today's show, we've got a lot going on,
Yes.
Sam. Why don't you tell them about our guest that we have coming on with us today?
Well, I'm super excited because my good friend Dr. Pinkston
Dr.
is coming on. Yes, she's a family doctor, and this girl, let me tell you, she is hilarious.
Love
but
it.
she's also like one of the coolest women I've ever met. And so when we're talking about Valentine's Day, I was like, yo, do you know somebody who can talk about the V, which means
How
vagina?
to take care of your V
I
on
know.
V-Day.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause it's important, ladies.
I know, and it's really hard for me to say vagina. Like I'm
Vagina?
uncomfortable saying
Really?
it. Are
And
you?
penis?
No, I can
with
say
me,
penis.
because I like with my kids, I taught them from the beginning. It's not your hoo-hoo, it's like that's your penis.
That's what I tell my daughter.
And that's your vagina.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay.
Oh, either way, whatever.
So anyway, she's gonna come on and talk to us on how to take care of your V and some other nice girly stuff that you want to know.
Yes.
And this is what this show is about, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we created this show, because we're gonna say the stuff that you're thinking that you're never gonna say it out loud. So guess what? We're gonna say it for you.
We're gonna ask the questions, because I have some questions for her.
Yes.
So, because I'm like pushing 40 and things are happening.
I cannot believe that. By the
Yeah.
way.
So, and then we also got Mica Perez with Sin Faja here at Bean and Chisme today. Woo-hoo! So I'm super excited because we're gonna get to learn all about how Sin Faja got started, and we are also gonna get the lowdown on men who secretly love big women.
The gordi chulas, as I
The
like to
ones,
call
they
them.
hit them up in their DMs. They don't want anybody to know, but they love them. So we're gonna talk to her and get some chisme on that, because that to me is like, we all have our thing, you know. So just
Some people got a fetish. They don't want to say it out
proud,
loud.
be proud.
But we're gonna talk about
We're
it.
gonna talk about fetishes and mo. And then what else do we got going on?
And then
Sam?
we have, oh my god, I've been waiting
She's
for
dying.
that. My friend Brandon Sherouse, who we're so excited to have him on, and he's going to talk to us about polyamory, which is being in a sexual relationship with multiple people at one time.
I know, which I'm like, there's no way any Latinas are like a part of that, right?
You'd be surprised.
Listen.
You'd be surprised, and honestly, I have been dying to be like, oh my god, like how does that work? Like I don't like anybody touching my man.
Right? Like
I
are
don't
there
understand.
days of the week? I've seen Big Love, you know?
Days
like
of
I
the
watched
week?
that
Look
whole
at Days of the
thing.
Week.
They have days on that show, but
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it's just some flipped up version of it.
So
So
we're
I'm
really
super
excited.
excited.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us all about it. And if you guys have questions
Yes.
during the show for any of our guests, don't forget to comment and drop the question below, because we
Yeah.
might just be able to answer the question for you, or you can, interact with the guest and they'll answer it for you.
I want to
in the
know, like,
comment.
tomorrow, does he have to get, like, multiple gifts for people?
Oh yeah.
And does
how
he
does that
receive-
work?
how does that
and like,
work
do
if
they
they
like
take
each other too? Like,
Yeah.
do they have to sleep together?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
is it threesomes, foursomes,
or is it like no,
fivesomes?
just me and him
Yeah.
and then me and her?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is whole
and-
exclusive.
And I want to know, like, if the girl is
We're
like,
already
I
in.
know. I want to know if like the girl's like the pimp. Like, I want to be the pimp. Like, I got 3 y'all dudes like on
Or
lock.
if it's the guy.
Okay, and y'all can't be fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What I say goes. We'll find out. We'll find out.
You're Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
You're Monday,
You're
Wednesday.
Monday, Wednesday. I always get Sunday.
You pay my bills. You pay my house.
Separate all the duties out.
Right.
Maybe it's
you
about
wash
getting 3,
the
not
dishes.
1.
Right. That's what I'm
good
talking
thinking.
about.
All
So
right.
let's.
So before we bring on our guest, little chismosa here.
Oh, this is first.
She
Oh,
did
hi.
some stuff. She did some. Well, it's a good segue into Dr. Pinkston.
Yes.
So
You're right,
why
you're
don't
right,
you
you're right.
tell everyone what you've been up to
Okay.
before we roll the video?
Well, little Chismosa, who's my alter ego, she's a really big hood rat here in San Antonio.
Super big hood rat.
And she went to the sex store called Love Shack Boutique, and she had some fun. And
She looks like she had a lot of fun.
she had a lot of fun. So we're gonna roll that video right now. Hi everybody, I'm so excited for Valentine's Day because Lil Joker is getting out of the pinta in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I went to the Love Shack Boutique and I picked out some toys. Okay, so the lady gave me this little one thing. It's real pretty. Limpialo, limpialo. Ooh, ah, harder. I have to go through the. Ay, I don't want to hurt myself. Ay, no tengo life insurance. Okay, this says Oral Candy BJ Blast. Ooh, this like Pop Rocks. I can have a lot of fun with this candy in my mouth. Excuse me, officer. If being sexy was a crime, you'd be guilty as charged. This is called Sour Sin Sanitation. I'm gonna give great flavor. Damn, that's real good. Oh yeah. So like in 50 Shades of Grey, they like to dress up and like do different things to be. Hold on one second. Hold up. Hello? Oh, hello, Pastor. What's this? Is like a bullet or what? Ay, it's shaking. It's jumping up and down. Tell it to stop. Stop it. You can just let your man go to town with this one. Like, He can eat the little pieces. He can eat the big pieces. He can just have a little nibble. I like these kind because you can be like, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, and you can ride that cowboy. Okay, so these are the edible underwears, and you can put them on the girl or the boy. And you just like licky. ¿Cómo que nipple clamp? No. No. Me. Oh, there's something left in here. Look, what is it? How could I miss this? This looks big. Holy a la madre. Oh, hell no. No, I'm out. That's it. Okay, interview's done. I can't handle this no more. Give me my bag so I can go. I don't like it. I don't like that. Too much for me. Too much. This is too freaky deaky. But I'll take this one. And I'll take this one too. And this one. Hi.
Hey everyone.
How did you like it?
What did you think?
Okay.
What do you think? What did you think was in the very end? Your
What,
last item in the video?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
y'all don't even want to know what that thing was. It was like this huge like bullet thing. It was like, no ma'am.
No. Stay away.
Little Chismosa got really scared. So we want to give a really big shout out to Love Shack Boutique for
Love
hooking
Shack
it up with those goodies, you guys. And we're going to give away two $25 gift cards to the Love Shack Boutique for the lucky winner who hashtags Love Shack right now.
Yes.
So make sure to hashtag that. And also share the video. The video is there on our Facebook page later on today, or it's also on our YouTube. Share it, watch it, tell all your friends
Tell all
about La
of them.
Chismosa.
And then go buy yourself some toys.
Yes.
For Valentine's Day.
And speaking of
I know, this is
toys,
kind of a perfect transition because speaking of sex toys, as we mentioned, we've got Dr. Pinkston on with us today. Dr. Pinkston, why don't you come on up?
should I try to keep the mask on the whole time, or?
Salute to the purple thumb.
Right? Do you have purple thumb too?
I have purple thumb too.
Oh
But I
no.
ended that. That's over with. That's done. So,
Amen,
get on the
sister.
thing. Amen. Thank
Sorry
you.
that
Yes,
seat's
I know,
kinda
it's like,
warm.
Oh, wait.
with the magic guy,
run
man.
on.
Am I gonna like lose kernels out of my eyes now or
Right.
something?
Isn't that crazy?
I know that is crazy. Yeah, I can't help that guy. That's it. I can't do it.
That was pretty awesome.
So, Dr. Marianne,
Yes.
for all of our
Sorry.
viewers that are watching, that are tuning in,
Yes.
why don't you tell us just who you are, what you do, give us a
am I?
lowdown on
All
Dr.
right, I
Pinkston.
am a family practice doctor here in town, and so I know we're going to talk about the V.
The V.
You know, normally that's an OB-GYN that's talking about the V, but I, as a family practitioner, I do OB, and I delivered over 300 babies in the city.
She's
and
delivered over
also
300
I can
babies.
do that.
Gosh.
I can do V things. So
So,
that's it.
so she knows about the hoo-ha.
The hoo-ha.
She knows about the who.
The hoo-ha, exactly.
So this is crazy. So I'm really excited because I wanted to talk to you about not just like vaginal health, but maybe some of the things that you've discovered in your practice that we can do, not just with these crazy contraptions, but like stuff that you should just be practicing every day anyway.
Right, sure. So, and I have a very unusual way of looking at things, and it's more of a natural way. I think a lot of women are always concerned about fluids and smells and things like that. All right, so we're going to talk here,
As
right?
you
Are we
should
going to
be.
talk? All right, we're going to talk.
You gotta be
that's it.
concerned.
Because that's what people are concerned about. So that's something that I can help you with if you want to talk about it. I can't do
Yeah.
anything else. But if that, I have. I think one of the main things that women should do is take a good probiotic. And
Yes,
there's
which I recently learned.
right?
Really?
Because,
What does that do?
So yeah, was it?
She can probably explain it better, but like, tell me if I'm right. So I had an issue recently to where I was like, something didn't smell bad, but it smelled off, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And
I knew it.
I finally got health
Where's that?
insurance.
Can I scoot over?
I finally got health insurance, and so I was super excited to go use my health insurance. And long story short,
I thought you were like, you're on
long
top of
story
me.
short, my OBGYN, she was like, you're totally fine. She's like, you just have too much healthy bacteria. And I'm like, so now I'm too healthy? Now, like, how does that happen?
How
like,
does that happen?
And she's like, you need to just take
You're a
a
little
good
too active,
That's right.
She's like, you need to
Probiotic.
take a good probiotic to introduce unhealthy bacteria. And
That's
I was
right.
like,
And not unhealthy, but you want to get just a variation and not just have one kind of a lot of people, they'll eat yogurt or they'll take a probiotic that has 1 or 2, bacteria in it, but you want to take something that has a lot of different bacteria. And the reason is because the poop hole and the V hole are close together.
Very close.
And so when you eat probiotics, it comes out the other side, and that populates the bacteria in the vagina. So that's what you want.
You
want
learn
to have the
something gross
variation.
every day.
You learn something new and wonderful every day. So there it is, a good probiotic, and that will kind of overrun the yeast or the bad bacteria or whatever, and just give you a healthy variation and a good smell.
I love yogurt.
Yeah.
I love yogurt. The one that has the thing, the Chobani or whatever.
Chobani and the fruit.
Yeah, Chobani.
You can add like the chocolate to it.
I'm gonna be
all the
like,
good
I'm taking
toppings.
care of my V today.
What are things that you can do at home? Like, what are things that?
Oh yeah,
you know,
remember we talked about douching.
We did. We
Yeah.
talked about
Douching
this.
was like a thing growing up.
It
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
and it's not really something you want to do. And
I didn't know what I was doing.
well,
I've never
a lot of
even
women.
done it
It's
before.
something a lot of women do, and it's not that bad.
Women are
things.
still doing it?
They are, yeah.
So
It's one
explain
of the,
what it is to
It's
the-
one of the highest selling things in the grocery store in the V aisle. So. What happens is it can push a lot of the bacteria and yeast and things like that up into the vaginal, inside the uterus, and even out into the abdomen. And so you can populate your abdomen with bacteria and things like that, which you don't want to do. And it doesn't really change much anyway. It just cleans out some of the good bacteria you were trying to put in there in the first place.
Oh.
So there you go. You just ruined your whole day.
So how are you supposed to do it?
Or what are
What are the
ways
things you-
of like maintaining
So-
and
well, and
cleaning? I mean, aside from the normal.
good old external soap and
Yeah.
water. There's
Yeah.
really nothing. Your body, it
For all you
cleans
cochinas
itself.
out there,
Go get some dial.
soap and water is gonna change your life.
Yeah.
Well, dial has an antibacterial, so
Right.
you don't really want to do that because then it kills all the good bacteria.
Oh,
so
don't
you
do
really don't want to.
antibacterial. Oh,
you don't
okay,
really want
that
to do
makes
that
sense.
either.
So you need like a separate one down there?
No, that's just like regular.
No, just
Separate V wash.
check.
They have that nice V wash at the store.
Those
Right.
are like
Yeah.
$4 though.
It's
Yeah,
expensive.
that's a money making thing.
I say that like
just-
it's expensive, but I mean
No.
they're sometimes really small.
No, that's a money
So
making
I just
thing.
like use
you know,
body
you
wash.
walk down that aisle and they've got all sorts of stuff that they want to sell you, and all you have to do is just stand in the shower and just wash a little bit with water. Your body self cleans, and that is, it's like a cat. It just self cleans.
It don't smell like that, though.
No, it didn't. It's
okay.
It's okay. You don't
It
have to
doesn't
do
smell like cat,
anything.
though.
It doesn't smell.
Sorry.
Okay. Cat references can stop now. That's all right.
So another thing that I wanted to talk to Dr. Pinkston about right now is our STDs. And so
Biggie.
I don't know who, somebody told me that their sister or cousin is a nurse over at BAMC, and that it is rampant right now.
It is
Like
rampant.
every chick and guy, there's no guy or girl that's like a one guy,
No.
no, like everybody got a little something, something.
Exactly. And
So-
like we talked about, radio-wise, it's 1 in 5 and 1 in 3 have herpes or HPV.
That's
That's right. So when you are on your birth control, and
So
even
you
your-
got it, you got it, don't be hiding over there, I know you got it.
One, two, three, right?
Yeah.
So, but so you're on birth control. You think you're protecting yourself.
Right.
You cannot protect yourself enough. You really have to do the whole condom thing. And I want women to carry their own condoms.
Yes,
Women
okay.
carry
They're
their own
free
condoms.
at a lot of
so-
places too.
Okay, so
Right,
back
yeah.
then it was like, well, he didn't have a condom, like he didn't have one in his wallet, or the condom busted in,
Yeah.
he didn't have them in his house. Girl, you carry
You
your
carry
condoms.
them. You be
put 'em in your
responsible
purse.
for it.
See, I got one in my car. I got one in my bathroom.
I have it right here in my jacket.
I got one right here. Like you be the one that's prepared, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Totally.
So, but yeah, what else can we do? So condoms.
Yeah, for sure. And that will save you because the HPV causes cancer, and then the herpes just is like old luggage. You just never get rid of it. So it's just always a thing.
Herpes
It hurts.
never
It hurts.
goes
It never,
away.
ever,
This
ever
is
goes
something-
away.
But
Ever.
it's not deadly, is it?
No, it's not deadly, but it's very painful, and you don't want to spread that
Yeah.
around. You just don't want it. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible disease. It's very embarrassing, and you have to, you can imagine at dinner table, you're having your wine, you're
By
like,
the way.
by the way, before we go there, I have this, and you just, that's very embarrassing. You just don't want to be in that
Ooh.
situation.
So
I
hey,
don't
you
even know
guys,
what yeah,
I have a really good question for our audience out there. Do you tell the partner that you have herpes?
or anything.
Or anything.
Better.
Or, you know, there's people out there that are embarrassed or they're just not ready to say like, yo, I have this huge, you know, luggage, like you said. And it doesn't really, and I know there's people that are out there that are like, you know, it doesn't matter because I use a condom anyway, so they're not going to contract it, and I'm not going to tell them. I know how people think.
That's
So
right.
what do you, I mean, what do y'all think out there? Do you say on the first date, second date, third date, like when do you drop that bomb, you know?
Please not like after. They're like after we
got like 3 kids.
Exactly. So no, so those are, you know, those are things that you have to watch for and be careful because it really is out there. And there's other things too, but those are things that antibiotics take care of. So thank God. But
Crazy.
yeah, but no, it's crazy. It's crazy. You gotta protect yourself.
So, and is having sex good for you? Because I know there's a lot of people who are like,
all right, Paul.
yes. Hence why she's got the healthy bacteria.
I want to meet the person that says no.
But I know for real, like I know there's people who are abstinent. Is that the word? Abstinent, and they just don't do it, and you know, for religious reasons or whatever. But
And
the
that's
body,
okay.
like,
That's okay.
And I feel like now that we're this women empowerment, where we're just open and we're talking about stuff because it's important, and who cares? We all do it. I just wanted to kind of put it out there of like how it's important. It's a need.
It is a need.
It happens. Like,
an
it's nature.
emotional- It is. And I even tell, you know, it's funny because there's a lot of older people out there who come to me and, you know, confess, well, I'm just too old for that. And, you know, that's not right. You know, this is something that's a
get your
basic
groove
need.
on, girl.
That's
You
right.
can masturbate at all ages.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
Don't stop.
That's right.
I just got the
No,
worst
but with
image in
another
my
person,
head right
you
now.
know, another person, and all. It's an emotional fulfillment, and people can do it all the way to 100 and beyond if they want. And there are ways of taking care of that if you need hormones or you know anything. There are ways of making that happen. A lot of people lose their sex drive as they get older, especially women, and that's really very, very terrible for marriages and relationships and
everything.
confidence. And also, you really, it's a wonderful thing that two people share, or one people share, whatever, and
Or
that's
three people.
or three. But yeah, all right, that's
All
good
right.
too. Well, yeah. And but that is something that's very important for emotional health, and so absolutely, it's recommended highly.
Is there, and I think it's kind of all the same subject, is there something like that, like women that are in their 20s should be careful with women in their 30s, women in their 40s? Like, do things change?
Things do change, absolutely. And I think it's more of a loss of normal hormones. So loss of testosterone, that's more sex drive and muscle mass and things like that, and energy. And then there's a loss of estrogen, which makes things really dry and painful for women. And so that is all naturally and wonderfully, easily, safely, safe as kittens, replaceable. So there's something that we can do, and I do every day. I did it 4 times with people today, and just little pellets underneath the skin, very easy, very safe.
And what would you tell people that are watching that are like they know that maybe they need help or they want to call you or come see a doctor, but they're just like embarrassed or afraid
really
because that's a really big thing
That's
to have
huge.
to like go to a doctor and tell them that you either have an STD or like, hey, I'm really dry, whatever it may be. It's never a fun conversation to have with anyone. So what kind of, I guess, again, advice would you give to people that are like that? They know they need to see someone, but they're just mortified to see someone.
Right. You know, it's what I want people to understand, and maybe just about maybe seeing me, and I know other doctors are this way too. But I can be like this or very serious or whatever with you. And if there is something that you want to talk about, it goes nowhere. I don't talk about it with the staff outside or my, friends or this.
Or like
is
little
very-
chismosa, like you don't go on Bean and
or Bean and
Chisme.
Chisme, so everybody remains nameless on here. But it's a very confidential thing, and I'm very open, very confident, very happy, very, very, non-judgmental.
That's big too.
At
That's a big
non-judgmental.
one.
So this is important that you have somebody that you can trust, that you can go talk to and give that confidence to, and that should be your doctor, absolutely.
And how can people get a hold of you?
Well, so phone number 210-698-7825. You can also go through the website. So it's wellness, the number 4, life.sa.com. And I'm on Facebook too. So
She's got a
that's
cool radio show.
Yeah, and I've got a radio show.
Talk
So
about your
Dr.
radio-
Pinkston's
Yes.
Wellness for Life radio show.
Yeah.
And definitely have the radio show on KTSA. It's Sundays at 5:30 p.m. And then you can catch me on SoundCloud, SoundCloud/Dr. Pinkston, DrPinkston.
Awesome.
all
guys.
over the place.
Do you take insurance?
I do take insurance, all insurance actually. So
Medicaid,
just like,
Medicare, what you got?
everything.
Food stamps? Do you take what you take, girl?
Can I bring you some gift
Yeah,
cards?
that's right. I even barter sometimes, you know. Sometimes women.
Sorry, look, we got 25 for
That's
Olive
right.
Garden.
Thank you. So yeah, all right, good.
I have a lot of things we need to examine.
So, yeah,
That is
exactly.
awesome. Thank you
Wonderful.
so much. I
Thank
feel like
you.
there's
Yeah.
so much we could even keep
Yes.
going. But
And we're going to
Absolutely.
see Dr. Pinkston again. She's going to come on
Yes.
again. And so we're
This
going to
is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. Keep
Yay.
developing out these
I'm
segments
thrilled.
and
You
just
bet.
talk about the stuff again that people
You bet.
may be a little embarrassed to talk about, don't want to hear, but it's
Exactly.
important that we do.
That's right.
So-
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very
Yay,
much.
Dr. Pinkston. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, everyone. I love you.
Yes. Isn't she awesome? I just love Dr.
great.
I love me some Dr. Pinkston.
I
By
love
the
it.
way,
Love
do.
it, love it, love it.
I know we're talking about like having sex and all this stuff, but look, I am gonna do another video on not giving up the cookie, ladies. So I'm
Not
not telling
giving
you to go
up the
out there and like
cookie.
sleep with everybody because I firmly believe when you give up the cookie, you give up the power.
Cookie.
Okay? Just like, dude, like go on a few dates, bro. I know it's super boring.
Except if
That's
it's
why I've been single
Valentine's
for a
Day.
long time because I think guys date me and they're like, oh girl, she ain't giving it up in like 24 hours. We can't do this. And
Well, if
I'm
you're
like,
on
dude,
Tinder.
like I said, buy me a taco.
And then you can get my taco. Taco for a taco. That seems,
Yeah,
that
but y'all
seems
don't
like a
even
fair
want to
trade.
buy me a taco. Like y'all just want to pay for like one coffee. Like, come on. I'm a little more expensive than that. All right?
Alrighty, you guys. So again, just a reminder for our giveaways. Those of you that are here in our live audience, can I hear you guys one more time? I love it. So if y'all are here, you guys that are here in our live audience, again, we got a $25 gift card for Chisme that we'll be giving out at the end of the show, and $25 to Olive Garden to
Oh,
go
yeah,
get
baby.
yourself a bouquet of bread. And for you guys watching right now, we have, remember, hashtag love and happiness to win the tickets to the Love and Happiness show coming up February 16th.
16th.
And hashtag
That's a good
Love
date.
Shack, I know. The $25 gift
Ooh,
card.
I didn't see Tank
to
is gonna be at
Love
that
Shack
concert.
Boutique. Yeah, he's going to be there
Tank,
too.
ooh. That's my chocolate loving right there.
Yes. And we got some shout outs. Samantha.
Oh, yes. Shout out to Cristina Barrientes, Florita Mendoza Shemp, Danielle Diaz, Diana
Rodriguez,
Henry Montes, Liz Flores, Melissa Balderas, and Danielle Nicholson from Fort Worth, Texas.
And I got to give a special shout out, even though he's not watching the show, but he made me to my little 10-year-old Noah. Love you, baby. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, can I just say something out loud? Because I know people ask, like, how do you talk like that knowing that your kids
Yeah.
watch you and
Yeah.
they see you? And we and I are very open. She's
We
way
are.
more open with her kids than I am, just because I have a little girl. I don't know. I'm a little more
got
protective
boys,
of her, but
yeah.
we pretty much say everything around the kids, so it's not.
That's true.
Because if
I
you
guess
don't say it, a little
someone else
kid's gonna
will.
tell them.
Exactly.
Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
how we think.
Yeah, and it's so true. Like I am really open with both my boys, and I think I just told her this, or maybe I did tell the story, just kind of even
More stories?
kind of to give an example. And this isn't even crazy, but the other day or a couple weeks ago, I'm getting ready, and Noah, he's my 10-year-old. I have a 16-year-old also, but my 10-year-old comes in, and I was like, babe, we gotta go. Like we're leaving. Go brush your teeth. And he like comes in, he's like, Mom, I don't see why I have to brush my teeth and I'm just gonna go eat. And I looked at him and I'm like,
Logic.
do you wipe your ass after you take a shit? And he's like, Mom! And I was like, well, if you're just gonna take another shit, why wipe your ass now? And he's like, that's so gross, like why of all things? And I'm like, he never asked again, you know, he'll now know and now remember. I'm like, it's the same with eating, like you still have
You
to brush
gotta
your
brush
teeth.
it up, bro.
Even if you're gonna eat again, go brush your stank ass teeth. But so that's kind of, you know, and another parent may not talk to their kid that way. But again, I mean, with me, I know that because of social media, because of the access that kids have to YouTube and just to everything nowadays, they're getting exposed to stuff so young.
Oh, I
and
know.
so I'm just
It's
really
bad.
big on creating a home where they know that they can ask questions and it's okay. Like they have to have a safe place.
They
and so
can,
I'd
yeah.
rather them mortify me, you know, and
Than,
have to
like-
deal with it than like look for an outside place.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah.
Poor Ava. I drop F-bombs left and right. But she knows, it's almost like she knows not to say those words. You know, I tell her, I know mommy says it, but you don't say it.
She's like, okay,
You be
bitch.
better than me. You do better than me. Anyway.
Anywho, we digress. All right. So I'm so excited for our next guest.
guest.
We have got Mica Perez, the owner, creator
Of
of Sin
Sin
Faja,
Faja.
on with us today. I'll move you over. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi, comadre.
Oh
¿Cómo
my
estás?
God, how are you?
What is this?
What is this?
Okay, let me take this.
I wanted to bring you guys a little shot.
Strawberry
I see you
cream.
started without me.
I've been drinking.
Mica's
so
been drinking already.
Oh, damn.
So are we supposed to drink these
Okay,
at the top
so-
of the show?
I was told to put this pole between my legs.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
We have to take a little
Party time.
swig. We gotta take a little swig.
yes.
You can't bring alcohol and then like not take
Tequila
it.
Rose.
So, oh my gosh, ready?
I'm so scared.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Strawberry cream.
Oh, shit.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
That's got tequila in it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Thank
really
you.
good.
So, Mica, tell our audience what you do, who you are, and all about Sin Faja.
Because before you do that,
Okay.
y'all, this chick is gonna blow up. Like, she is one of those, and you know me, I like to call it, it's gonna happen with her.
Ooh.
It's going,
I'd be
I'm
like,
calling
she started with me.
I'm calling it right now.
I did.
It's gonna
I
happen. I swear to God. Okay, I didn't want to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I started Sin Faja probably about 7 months ago. It has a very long story to it. It started initially with my eating disorder. I've had it since 5th grade, and I just came to a point where I was tired of fucking trying to live up to society standards and fit in a fucking box. I went from 300 pounds to 115 pounds, and I was still fucking miserable.
Jeez. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to really check in with myself. And I think culturally, we just aren't having those conversations of what it means to check in with ourselves, listen to our bodies, but we're not really having conversations on what it means to love ourselves.
Absolutely.
And to really look at relationships. So.
What does Sin Faja mean in English for those who don't know? For real, because
No, that's a good point. So Sin Faja literally means without a girdle.
Without a girdle.
Without a girdle.
Everything just seems living out there.
Just letting it fucking
Just
out.
letting it
You know, I
hang.
used to literally, Spanx was a part of my wardrobe for over 10 years.
As it is with a lot of women. Like,
As it is,
they
and
can't
that is okay. And that is totally okay. But for me, I was just fucking tired of it.
So was it something like you realized, like you thought it was a weight issue, and then it was like, no, it was more of a Mica internal.
Exactly.
I need to solve something inside issue.
That is exactly the way that it went. So, you know, when I finally, I think I was maybe like 23, 24 years old, I started running, doing half marathons. I did it naturally. No fucking pills, no shakes or anything. I lost naturally. And actually, it made me fucking mad because what was happening was a lot of people that weren't trying to be nice and sociable and hit on me when I was a big girl, all of a sudden wanted to fucking lay it down with me.
What?
And that was really shitty.
You didn't
When you
want
start
me
to
for
see
my-
people's true colors
When
and
they
how
start-
they
yeah.
treat
Wow.
you
Yeah, okay.
based on weight, it's
Absolutely.
it really fucking
And
sucks.
so, and then what create? So with Sin Faja, with your, it's a store, right? It's like an online store. You got the online social
Yeah.
media thing. Like, why did you create it? Like, what was there a need that you saw that wasn't being met? That you're like, you know what, I need an online. Like, what was it?
So 2 reasons. One, this is before I started working with Sam. I
Oh, okay.
was in a depression mode where I was just like, I needed to do something. I needed to create something. My grandmother had just gotten sick, and I was like, I need to do something, so I created that. The actual tiendita came from when I was following plus size influencers, and I was seeing that they were buying their shit from, you know, these companies that really didn't know what it means to live in our bodies.
Oh, interesting.
Or they were ordering from fucking Amazon. And I just thought, we need to do better than this. We need more representation, and so I wanted to be part of that
And
representation.
she's actually wearing one of the shirts that says
You don't know my life. Hello.
And it's
And
a
this
little
is
churros, and
I
then
take
her
off my
little
jacket?
gordi chula. Of course you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
if my
super cute stuff
Yeah.
that you have on there. And then did you create these? Like, did you make them?
So no, I made this one. This one was actually from a tattoo artist that I know in Los Angeles.
so cute.
Yeah, very cute. And actually, a lot of my T-shirts come from the hashtags that I make up. Like this one was a hashtag that I.
Gordi chula.
Gordi
Gordi
chula.
chula. I love that.
And
I know.
Love
the
that.
conversations that I would have with my followers, they would be like, "You need that shit on a tee," and that's literally what I do. Is if someone says you need that shit on a tee, I
You
make
just
it.
put it on.
Hashtag that right now. Gordi chula.
Gordi chula.
For all my gordi chula and chulos, because I got all my gordi chulas. out there.
So I want to know, because there may be people out there that want to know this too. I'm a really big believer that no matter what kind of change you make, there's got to be a breaking point. something says something, whether it's a doctor, whether it's yourself, someone just make you have a moment, whether it's to lose weight or not worry about it or make a change in your life that you're like, I'm done. Like this is it. From this moment, I choose to do right. Like with Samantha, with with your journey, you had that moment. You know, we all have our moments. What was your moment? Like, did you have a moment when you're like, I'm done. I'm done pleasing people. Do you remember it?
I've had 2 moments. So one moment was when I was 315 pounds. And so I remember that moment was at UTSA. I was walking upstairs, and somebody was being very rude and said something to me. And I told him to fuck off in my traditional way.
Mica way. Fuck off.
In my Mica way, fuck the fuck off. But the second point was taking care of my grandmother and literally watching her body deteriorate from cancer.
Wow.
When I literally saw her body deteriorate, I was done because I was watching her transition, and I just thought, I'm done fucking feeling sorry for myself.
We got one life.
I'm fucking
That's
done.
it. We have. So this was a recent revelation.
This is
in a way,
very
'cause
recent.
that
Yes.
you had. Do you have other like women or people in general, even men, like reaching out to you, whether it's like for advice or for like, you know what I mean, like support?
All the time. My Instagram is a lot more busy than my Facebook, so I will have women that reach out and they're like, "Thank you so much for saying
Representing
this."
us,
Yeah,
like that.
I go live probably about 3 times a week, and we'll talk about real issues. And so actually, when I was talking about the prep for this show on people that are closeted gorda lovers,
We're about to get into
Which is what we wanted to talk about.
I had a lot of women reach out and say, you know, I haven't met my boyfriend's family in 5 years.
5 years. Hashtag
Hell no. You have some motherfuckers out there living closeted lives.
Hold
Closeted lives.
That's a long time.
So what
are you
she's talking about, you guys, is the dudes, and this, I don't know, does this go for like chicks that date gordichulos? But the dudes that like want to fuck with the big girls, and then on the DL.
Yeah, like
Yes.
they don't want
Wait,
anyone
where
to
is
know.
that?
No.
They don't want.
No.
they're just like,
So it's
Okay,
like,
let's talk about that.
Yeah, so to some people, and I'm not going to generalize it to a sex, but some people, fat people are good enough to fuck, but not good enough to date.
Wow.
And to each their own, preference is fine. But the fucking problem is when you are leading someone on and you are leading them to think that you feel a certain way about them, and you're
absolutely.
shitting on them by making them feel. It's a form of abuse is what it is.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with having a preference. There's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. A mí me vale madres what people think about me and my body. If you don't fuck or finance me, I don't really give a shit. That's just how I feel about it. But you have a lot of people out there that are living some closeted fucking lives. And it is 2019, baby. We don't have time for that.
Damn.
It's just there's no reason.
What'd you bring up?
So there was this chick who wrote a comment on Instagram, which is probably true, and she says, I was once told or heard, gorditas are like mopeds. They're fun to ride, but don't let your friends see you on one.
It's true.
But it's true.
It's true.
It's true. Like,
It's
okay, so does
shitty
it work?
and true.
So
That's
does it work for the
terrible.
chicks though? That like, cause like I have a thing right now for dad bod. Like I'm all about dad bod. Like I love the meat on the bones. Like the big and burly, like fucking panty dropper for me. Big and burly.
All right, girl.
But I'm not on the DL about it. I don't give a shit.
You know what? You know what? I'm glad you brought that
I'd be
up.
like,
So
"Come on,
I
papacito."
really think that it has a lot to do with confidence and insecurities.
absolutely.
If I am with someone who is embarrassed, it has nothing to do with me, and it has everything to do with them.
Yes.
The problem is that, and I go back to what we're culturally taught or not taught, we stay in those fucking toxic relationships because we don't know any better, and we go through our own path, and there we fucking find ourselves
5
with-
years later, never meeting.
That's
the
right.
family.
You have
So
to
sad.
just, it's like anything else. Addictions, the only problem is that you can see my addiction. I carry my addiction literally on my skin. There are a lot of people that have different forms of addictions and you don't see them.
Right.
So.
But I don't. See, here's another thing, and maybe you can educate me. I don't think that people who are overweight, gordo, fat, whatever you want to call them, have eating, I don't think they're all there stuffing their face with tacos and fucking hot Cheetos with cheese and sodas. Like,
They're not.
they're not.
Sometimes it's just.
And I
You know,
used to
it's
work.
just genetics.
I
It's
used to work
genetic.
with.
No,
I used to
know.
work with Sam.
I know. I've seen this girl nothing but salads and kale, and I'm like, damn, girl.
You're on.
Eating. No, yeah, like, and it runs in my family too. Like, a lot of my family members are overweight, but I never see them. I eat more than they do.
Yeah, and it's really fucking annoying. Like my girlfriend is an athletic. She has an athletic body, and so she can rip up some food. If I were to eat the same way she does, fucking forget it. So we can't. I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate things. I don't know. I agree with you. Not every fucking fat person is, and that's the problem. That is the problem.
Well, and the other thing too, like
or they're lazy.
Yeah.
They say they're lazy.
They're not
That's
lazy,
true.
and healthy looks different on different bodies.
Right, and also
So-
everyone is, I think too, like going through their own journey. Like you mentioned your
Yeah,
weight, and
yeah.
so like Adam and I, we watch My 600-Pound Life a lot.
Oh
I'm
my
just obsessed with that
God.
show. And it's
Yeah, I
love
crazy
that
when
show.
you see someone that was like 700 pounds, 800 pounds, they lose 300 pounds, but if you see them out, you're like, they're still a big person, having no clue that that fool just lost
Yeah.
300
So much weight.
pounds,
Yeah.
and that they're on this, this crazy journey, this very
Yeah.
personal journey, and yet we still judge or place a story
It's
on them without
true.
even knowing.
I mean, it really is about being a fucking human being. Like, treat people the way that you want to be treated first
Absolutely.
and foremost. And so I created a space where everybody is welcome. Literally, if you read my Instagram, it's a lonja loving line. A
Lonja loving
line. I love
it.
I got lonja loving
lovers.
And I don't care if you wear a faja or not, but it was about creating a space for everybody, and anybody that's going to have a hating mentality or going to bring something that's not welcome in my space is going to be locked. I mean,
There you
that's
go.
Boy
that's all
bye.
there
Or
is.
girl bye.
Yeah, oh yeah, bye.
So how do we find you?
So Instagram or Facebook at Sin Faja. There's a period in between. So Sin period
Punto
Faja.
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 Yes.
Awesome.
SIN.FAJA.com. And then your store is www.sinfaja.com.
Yep.
So
And
you can
it's
go check it
linked.
out.
It's linked in the bio, so you can find it.
Awesome.
Alrighty, Mica. Thank you so much for coming on. She's so sweet. You're the sweetest girl. You gonna blow up. She gonna blow up. I keep moving. I just need to just stay in that chair.
You know,
Yeah,
we
that's
need to have-
crazy.
Remember we need to have a dude on. We had this segment last show called Ask a Dude, and it was like, do y'all like stretch marks? Like, do y'all mind if I got like this big
We
lonja?
asked about lonjas,
Like, you would be
too.
surprised that guys are like, I don't give a shit about your fucking marks and your rolls, girl.
I know.
You are just juicy and delicious,
And
I
it's
want
all
of
okay.
it. So it's really all how. And you know what? I got my friends. A lot of my friends have game more than I do, and it doesn't matter if they're bigger, fatter, shorter. Like, it's all about their confidence. Like, damn girl, you be pulling dudes left and
Well,
right.
that's the thing, because I don't think you have a confidence problem. I think with you, what it is you intimidate a lot of people, because you're a very, unless I'm wrong.
But I just
no,
think
you have,
it's
because
hard to believe
you have
that.
a strong personality.
But I act like
you're
a fucking
business-
hood rat. Like,
you're a business owner, but why? Yeah, but you're not just acting like a hood rat to act. Like, everything that you do has a reason behind it.
well,
Like,
I
there's
want a real
method.
man who isn't intimidated, who can be like,
Exactly.
girl, I support you
Yeah.
and your career.
And you need someone that's be like, so you're still at work at 7 o'clock? Be like, yeah, I am. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like your life is
They
just
can't
so
compete with
busy.
the attention kind of thing. Yeah. I
But
got
again,
you.
I think it's an intimidation thing when people meet you, and probably not just men, just women too. It's the way you carry yourself.
No,
and
but okay,
you've
so-
got this thing. I don't
okay,
know,
so then
where it's like, oh my god, I could never date her.
Okay, so then explain it, because you owned a business and you're a confident
But
woman.
I'm nicer than you.
That's true.
No, I
She's
just
a
think we
lot
have different
nicer.
personalities. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, I don't think I have as strong of a personality as you do.
No, you're right.
Like,
Because I'm like, boy, bye, stop,
you're-
stop, just stop.
Yeah, so I think
Okay.
it's just an intimidating factor. But
Gotcha.
again, it's not a bad thing. Like, thank God you are who you are. you know,
Aw, Mira.
so I love her.
So
All right.
I can't. Okay, so moving on to the show.
She's been like,
the
She just
showstopper
can't.
of the
She just
night.
can't.
I am so excited about this.
She's super
Let's
excited.
go. How do you say polyamorous?
polyamorous.
Polyamory person?
Why don't we just bring him up?
All right,
Don't tell
come
us.
on.
Come on, Brandon. Move your chair.
Yay! Oh, bring your drink too.
You got your drink.
Come on. Okay, you guys.
I
This
can't put
is
anything on my
Brandon.
eye, but maybe my nose.
Okay. He's like, I can do other tricks, girl. Okay, so this is Brandon Sherouse, you guys, and I had grown up with him.
Yes,
so a lot of
most
people
definitely.
don't know this, but I literally was elementary, middle school, and high school.
Yep.
His little sister Danielle was one of my really good friends growing up, and so I just see him as Brandon.
Yeah.
But other girls are like, oh my God.
Especially all photo shoots that he does with
without his shirt.
On me,
Yeah,
we
usually,
have
you know,
images.
ensemble,
Images.
nothing.
He's got more clothes on right now than he wears like all week.
Actually, this is the most I've ever seen you in.
It was cold outside, you know? Yeah.
So why don't you tell people that are watching a little bit about like what you do, just kind of who you are. You got your whole downtowners thing going on.
Yeah, I'm a firefighter at Randolph Air Force Base.
Talk louder.
I'm sorry, my bad. Been doing the polyamory thing for like I guess about 3-4 years, you know what I mean? And but now I'm single, so I'm kind of a single polyamorous person.
Stop it, ladies.
Okay. Well,
Hashtag he's single.
but
Did
see,
you hear
here's
that?
the thing. It's like, are you single because you have difficulty finding women?
I
that
suck
fit
at monogamy
that
and
mold?
polyamory, so
Okay, but what is it? Wait, tell everybody what polyamory is for those who do not know.
polyamory, like poly is a Greek word for many, and amorous is the Latin word for love. So it just means many loves, and it's with everybody's full knowledge and consent. So
Okay.
So
Yeah.
is it when it comes? Is it just you and women, or could it be you?
that's
men
my
and-
preference.
Okay,
is
so
women.
people can have a
but
preference.
you can, there's an infinite number of ways you can split it. So it's not just one man, other women. It can be any number of ways.
What's
so.
the longest relationship you've been in as far as like in that lifestyle?
In poly?
Yeah, in poly. In poly? Oh, someone say no.
9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
And that was with how many? Just
2 women.
2
So
women.
have you ever had more than 2 girlfriends at one time?
No, that was the that
So
was
did
enough.
they date each other, or it was like, so like, is there a group text, or
No, it
is it
just
just
She's at
like,
my house tonight.
It was one of like I was single, like I've been in relationships for like the last 10 years before that, right? And so I was single.
monogamous relationship?
Monogamous,
Okay.
yeah. And I was single, and I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be transparent. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. So yes, I was talking to other women. You know what I mean? And then I had the great idea, it was a great idea at the time.
That's a great idea.
To invite them all like to my house for Halloween. So. And it was a great night, and some of them hit it off, some of them didn't like each other, but 2 of them we hung out all the time, and we
Okay.
were like, you know what I mean, very close and everything like that. And then I saw polyamory on a meme, so I'm like, oh, and I read the definition. I was like, okay,
That's me.
it was a meme. That was it. Like honestly, I didn't know anything about it. Like it was really one of those things. And then I saw it, and it's just like, hey, let's be polyamorous.
So did you
Crazy.
cheat on your girlfriends when
Like
you were
the
in a
monogamous?
monogamous relationship, and you were like,
Yeah.
I
You're
can't
like,
do
I'm
the
just a
one person
compulsive
thing. Like
cheater.
I want to like touch other people while I'm touching you. Like,
Yeah.
is that how you found out that this was a lifestyle for you?
I mean, I sucked at that as well. Polyamory, I'm all right with it. You know what I mean? But
What do you mean by you're all right with it?
So how are
I
you
mean-
wrong?
Yeah.
How do you go wrong
How
with
do you go wrong?
polyamory?
Yeah.
Like you don't get one attention.
well,
the other,
because
how does
like
that-
it's
Complex.
yeah, multiple people, and the number doesn't matter. The gender doesn't matter. Nothing like that. Like so, it was just one of those things where just one of them didn't want to be in it, so she went away, and then so it was just myself and another woman, and then we started dating other women. But we all have to be on the same page, which it's hard to do. But
Does she have does she get to choose like first? Like is
It's-
there or
it's-
is it
She's
all
cute.
level?
no,
playing
it's not a
field?
hierarchy. You know what I mean? Everybody has like the same
But
say.
would y'all just like chill at a bar like her like
Damn,
like
she's
how does
hot.
that
Okay,
work?
wait, what's the
No.
difference between this and swinging?
I know, yeah.
Swinging is like when you're in the relationship and then you decide to hook up with someone and that's it.
But there are some
Polyamory
swinger
is
couples that'll
Oh,
hook up
so
more than once.
you're just
Yeah.
kind of hooking up with different people outside of your relationship.
soft swap, full swap, yeah.
swinging.
Right.
Yeah.
But look at soft swap, full swap, girl. I don't know about this.
No sex with sex.
Yeah.
Soft swap, full swap.
So there are
okay.
swinger
I'm
couples
so-
that are like soft swap, which means it's just making out, touching, all that. Then you've got full swap swingers too that
Oh,
go all
well,
the way.
Yeah.
learning today. Can we put that definition on the bottom for the?
That's the first. That's the first for me. But with polyamory, it's not all about that. You know what I mean? You can have someone who's asexual who doesn't. You know what I mean?
So it's not about the sex.
It's not. Now you know, and you introduced me with that, and so I was like,
Well, I didn't know. This is me
that's
learning.
not the whole premise of it.
Okay,
I
so
swear.
literally, you can fall in love and
Yes,
care
most
for more than one
definitely.
person. This is like the Bachelorette and the
It's, you know
Bachelor.
how
Like,
they say it takes a village
with
to
an
raise a
S.
family. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. When everybody's working on the same page, it's beautiful. When they're both mad at you, then it fucking sucks.
So what kind
They
of
don't want
problems,
to
I guess,
like
in your relationship, the 9-month one with the 2, what kind of problems did you come across? Like I'm just
Same
curious
thing
as
in
to-
monogamy. You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
the same shit, right? Just same
Cheating,
shit,
you know what I mean?
but like,
Yeah.
does one get mad? Like, you're paying more attention to her than you are me.
No, because that's no.
So then
That's
how-
a juvenile type thing. Like
Okay,
we're
okay.
like everybody's there for each other. Somebody might have a bad day. You know, somebody might be working that day and they're just like, hey, can you let my dog out? Can you do like little things, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know.
So how do you explain it to the family when you're at Thanksgiving and you're like,
These are my
hey,
girlfriends.
here are my girlfriends? How does that work?
I don't know. I don't have any kids or anything, but.
No, but I'm saying,
Oh,
like,
my family?
how do you introduce them to your
Oh,
family?
my mom loved it because she was like, oh, now I get to meet two women. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Instead of like, yeah, she loved
So
it.
your mom was like, the more the merrier, like,
Yeah.
Mia.
And my dad
Yes.
was like,
Yes.
whatever. Yeah. My
And
dad
then-
was like, I'm not surprised by anything you do anymore. So
Okay.
that was it. So it was pretty easy.
So wait, going back to the relationship,
This is
because
awesome.
you said that it wasn't really like an attention thing. So then, what was it? Like, what were the issues? Did you cheat on them?
There is an
Or like
attention
how?
thing. Shit. Yeah, I did.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, what's the last
I
thing
did.
missed
I
it?
know last time he cheated on them. Like,
How do you
what
guys
was
cheat on the
attention?
two girls that, oh my god, no, Jesus.
Brandon, he needs Jesus.
That's why I said I suck at both. You know what I mean? But you know, it was. It's not perfect, but neither is
Like,
any
how much
monogamous
more? You're right. What? My
relationship. You know what I
goodness.
mean?
Yeah.
I
So
know.
is
It's
your
just-
do you kind of live like your life? Like, is this your life? I don't want to call it a phase. I hate using that word, but like, is this something that you
Forever
see
and
yourself?
ever?
I
doing, or
I
you're
reserve
like-
the right to change my mind at any time. So
Absolutely.
if I want to be monogamous, then
Oh,
I
I like
can.
that.
If I want to be polyamorous, I can. If I want to just fucking goddamn be by myself, then yeah, I can
He
do that
wants
as
to be
well.
by himself. I like that.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Living his life by his own
So,
terms.
yeah.
Like there's no, okay, so.
It's all about transparency, though. You know what I
Okay,
mean? So
okay.
Just
yes.
being open and
Yeah,
honest.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you mess up, then own up to it, and then.
So then why not just like date multiple people and be open about that? Like, just so you know, I'm dating someone else. Just like,
Have you
what's-
dated multiple people?
da-da-da.
You know how people get in their feelings sometimes, and they're like, oh.
But again,
This,
if
this, and that.
it's the same
You know-
in a monogamous, and if it's the same with the poly life, you know, just like
Well,
what.
being single
what
is
would be-
because I'm single, so I'm not either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not in a relationship. So right now, like talking to multiple people is just, you know, somebody gets upset because you know, like oh, I thought you were gonna hang out with me that day, and I'm like, well, nah, I kind of wanted to stay home, you know. Or like, oh, I saw you out with this girl. I'm like, well, yeah, you did. Yeah, I posted on Instagram or whatever, you know. Then it's people get in their feelings, but it is what it is. You know, I love
Well,
it.
what is that show? And it's like on TLC or I don't know where he's a polygamist, but he marries. What's that show?
like
called?
multiple.
That's
different-
rooted in religion. I think he's
Yeah.
Mormon.
And that's more of a
Yeah.
religious thing, which is very different, right?
Very
'Cause
different.
They
yeah.
believe.
Polygamy and polyamory is two different spectrums.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
polygamy is
Okay.
rooted in religion, more so.
Oh.
And
So it's polygamy and
polyamory.
Oh.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So when I said Big Love, then Big Love was a polygamist show.
I think-
I don't think
Yeah.
it was polyamorous because they were married. It was like he was married to like 3 different women or
Yeah,
something.
no, he's
Three or
married
four,
to like
yeah.
like 4.
Yeah.
And they all have children
Right.
together.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like this mom raises. I mean, they're all moms, and they all raise each other's children.
You know, Danielle's Mormon, right?
Oh
my
yes.
sister,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. But do they don't believe in.
They don't do
They're
that.
not
No,
polygamous,
it's-
all right?
Again, like polyamory isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
Monogamy isn't for everyone. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where, if it's for you, it's for you. If not, that's fine. You know what I
Got
mean?
it.
Yeah.
So
And
what
that's
do
the thing too, because you're like really open about it on Facebook, like and on Instagram. Like
Yeah.
you don't at all try to
I don't
hide
filter it.
that this is your lifestyle. But I think it's too at a point to where if a girl like meets you or whatever, it's like they should know. You know what I
I
mean?
would hope so.
mean,
I mean, but
I
even
don't
if
know.
not, then it's something that again you just put the cards out on the table and just throw it out there. Again, it's about transparency. You know what I mean? Like just putting it out there.
Let
and
me
then,
try that. Let me try that, okay? Because apparently, like, one doesn't work, so let me just, like, I mean, look, it's like
Open
The
up.
Bachelor and The Bachelorette on
Right.
ABC.
Yeah,
Like, this
they're
is
multiple-
legit dating and falling in love with multiple people, and they both know. They don't
Well,
like it.
we all fall in love. It's not just me falling in love with them. It's like everybody is in love with each other. And it's hard to find some one person to fill all your needs. Really, and I know I can't do that with another person. So
Or you
again,
haven't
it's
yet.
just.
Or you haven't met the right girl.
could be, I don't know.
It's just one of those things, man. Like it just everybody helps out each other, and when you work as a unit, it's beautiful.
So, would you ever consider getting married?
I was once, but no.
You were married?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Okay. When was this?
What was it? 09?
And how did that work out?
010.
Well,
It didn't.
she's sitting
It's
right
about the
there.
cheese. I'm about the cheese.
Wait, Thanks for reminding me. Asking. No, we're still cool. Like, that's my homie. You know, what I mean? We're still cool. But it was just one of those things. It just happened. It's a military thing. You know.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have so many other questions. If y'all have questions, please drop them below.
Yeah.
Because we can get Brandon back on, and then we can keep asking him more questions.
Yeah, we could also bring him on for like in the raw, because you just see. I mean, it would be interesting to pick your brain just on other things too.
So,
yeah,
okay, I know I have,
crazy.
okay, one more question, because I know we gotta go. If and you were dating me, and then you're dating Nina, am I a lesbian because I'm also in a relationship with Nina?
Yeah.
Again, it
What's
refers.
she gonna let me do to you? I was like,
Oh yeah, I'm
bisexual?
a bisexual.
It reverts back
Okay.
to you reserve the right to change your mind at any time. So
Okay,
whatever
so
you are,
fluid-
you don't have to put a label on it.
Okay, got it.
Sexually fluid. You know what I mean?
sexually fluid.
Yeah.
So, what are y'all doing after the show?
Well, we gotta go, guys.
Partners, right?
Awesome. Okay, so wait, do you have Mushy what is Mushy Magazine?
yeah, Mushy Magazine.
Mushy Magazine it's like been taking a little hiatus right now, but it's about sexual liberation, education, and exploration.
Yeah.
So
Education, liberation, exploration.
exploration.
Okay.
Yes.
What I love about it is that the girls that I've seen on there, they're like they're girls. At least to me, there's no photoshopping. There's like nothing about it. It's like what you see is what you get. But it's awesome. I think it's great. Yeah.
So what is it? Oh, so it's just a magazine? Is it digital? Is it a print magazine?
It's
Is
just a
it
print. We like to have it more of like a coffee talk table. You know what I mean? You know, like one of those magazines that you walk in someone's house and you're like, oh, that's
They got
Mushy.
Insta.
You know what I mean?
You can check
We
out.
have Insta, yeah, Mushy Magazine,
Yeah.
at Insta.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
yeah, that's pretty much it. No site or anything like that, but.
Awesome. So is there anything you want everybody to know? Anything else? Anything else that we can ask you or anything?
I'm still single.
Ladies, he is single, so find Brandon. How do they find you? Wait a minute. How long have you been single for? Like a minute?
What time is it?
You haven't been single long, right?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Well, a
But, hey,
month.
you never
I
know what
guess,
happens.
whatever.
Again, he's open to anything. You never know.
There you go.
All
Can
right.
we find you at
Brandon.
Downtown Brandon Sherouse.
Downtown Brandon Sherouse. Awesome. Thank you
There you
so
go.
much for coming on
you
and
guys.
letting us
I'm even
pick
more
your
confused
brain.
now.
I love my friends. Like I can ask my friends anything.
I know.
You got a question? I got an answer
I
for you
went to
from my
school
friends.
with this guy.
Yes, this is
Oh, my
amazing.
goodness.
Man, okay, my brain is like on
I
overload
have like
with all of
these
this
questions
information.
still from like Pinkston and from Mica. I'm all sorts of confused. And then a magician. I can't. with
That
today's
was
show.
a fully loaded show, you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
Let's
you
see,
for
do we have
watching.
The audience, the little audience paper, real quick. Thank you. All right.
Okay, you guys.
All
This
right,
is
you guys.
it. If you've been watching the whole show, thank you so much for
Thank
watching.
you guys so much for watching. Yes, we got our giveaways to give away.
Yes.
First, how many? Okay, there's 12 people that signed on here. All right. So first of all, let's do our viewer giveaways.
Yay. Okay, the Love and Happiness
Love and
concert
Happiness.
tickets go to Abel and Lisa Hernandez Santana. Yeah.
Make sure you email us at beanandchisme@gmail.com within 48 hours to claim your
your
tickets.
prize.
Yes. And then the winners for the Love Shack.
Barbara Perez and Vanessa Ruiz.
We have 2 winners.
Yes.
So both of you ladies won. Each of you won a $25 gift card. So Barbara Perales and Vanessa M. Ruiz, please, again, email us at beanandchisme@gmail.com within 48 hours or you forfeit your prize.
Yeah.
Yay! Now
Thank you.
for,
Okay,
can someone give me just a number, shout out a number? 7. Oh, okay. Another number. 7 and 9. 7 and 9. All right. So the winner of our $25 gift card to Chisme is Drew Hatfield. Where's Drew?
I don't see Drew.
That's not
There
Drew?
he
Is he
is.
getting a drink?
Must be present.
Is he not here?
Must be
Is he
present.
not here?
Nah, he ain't here, girl. Move on.
All right, so someone had else said number 2. So Tina Gonzalez.
I want everybody to see you. Say hi.
She won. And then the winner of the Olive Garden, lucky number 9, Angela Sales. Angela!
Congratulations.
Come on
You have
up.
to come on.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you for
Lucky
watching.
number 9.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
And we are just
Don't
about
forget
to
about your Chingona
wrap it up.
event.
Yes, you guys. So before we wrap it up, one more announcement. I know it's been a really long night, but it's been real juicy, you
It's been
guys.
a good night.
I have a really big event, a women empowerment event called the Year of the Chingona. A lot of people missed the first speaking engagement I had in January.
And
I have
it's
a
sold
second one.
out.
It's sold out. Yes. There's a lot. Yes. So February the 21st at Live Fun downtown at the San Antonio Library, I'm going to be having my second Year of the Chingona workshop, and the tickets are now selling. So if you guys, I'm going to drop the link below and in the comments, and I definitely, if you're interested, hashtag Chingona right now, and I will
Yes.
directly message you that link. We need people to come next Thursday to the Chingona, Year of the Chingona, for all you women out
Oh,
there.
it's next Thursday?
It's next Thursday, the 21st, for all you women out there who need some motivation, some empowerment, because if you guys know, that's what I'm all about, and I'm about living life on your own terms
That's right.
and accomplishing whatever it is that you want. So
And it's always really cool too to hear like Sam's story, because so many people, it's so funny to get an image like of you that like, oh, she must be this, she must be that. Then it's like you hear her story and it's like, damn, this girl worked for everything that she has, and she
still do.
continues
I still
to
do.
bust her ass on a daily basis. So you just learn a lot from hearing from Sam. So
Yes.
go out and check her out. And
Next up, February
Next up.
27th,
that's
is our
right.
next show.
And until then, you guys have an awesome
Valentine's Day.